you're saying working families, because the landscape is changing. Women are going into the workforce. There are more stay-at-home dads. Is that part of the movement in letting everybody know that it is an issue for everyone in the family?
Absolutely. That's why I love the fact that this is a working family summit. I mean, you guys heard from Barack. I mean, at least you heard from him, but what I heard that he talked about was just how important those first months that he had with the girls was, you know. And men, you know, understand that you need that time too, you know, because that bonding time, that time that he spent getting up, taking the late night shift, not only did it save me, you know, gave me some sleep and some peace of mind, but he connected with our girls in a way that I still see. You know, that connection is real. And we as mothers, you know, we don't take that for granted. But I think more and more men are understanding that you don't miss that time because you don't get that time back. Because let me tell you, now that Malia and Sasha are teenagers, they don't want to be bothered with us. So it's that time that he spent rocking in the chairs and reading them stories, and he was able to do that because not only did he value it, but he was in a work situation that allowed him to do that. And that brought us closer. You know, so this is about strengthening the whole family. And I think more and more men are realizing that they just can't pass off those responsibilities, and they have to fight for these changes for themselves. This isn't a woman's issue by any stretch of the imagination.
No, they realize that. And your husband really, he was the things that he was saying. And one thing that really touched a lot of people is when he said, yes, you are a strong woman, a strong mother, a strong wife, but that early in the marriage, to see you break down in tears because you were trying to juggle so much, and how that, after all this time, has still stayed with him. Were you in tears sometimes in trying to do everything?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, the minute those kids come into the world, they just rip your heart out of your chest. You know, that's why I tell young women, you know, and young families that, you know, we grow up as professionals, many of us, and we think we have all it all figured out. We got our plan. 4 years here at this university, and then I'm going to go down this path. I'll earn this money, and I'll get this promotion. And I'm like, just have a baby. And that baby comes out and looks you in the face, and all the plans go out the window. You don't know how you're going to feel. And every child is different, you know. They add a whole new set of joy, a whole new set of worries to your life. There is nothing more important to me than my girls. That's why when we first came in and people asked me what was my agenda when we first came in the White House, and I said, it's making sure that my kids are whole. I thought I was being honest. I mean, some people judged me for that, but the truth of the matter was that whether I'm First Lady and he's the President, our first job is to make sure that our kids are on point. That is the most important legacy we'll ever leave.